Good afternoon on what is a surprisingly mild, bright and sunny day. It is Sunday, January the 29th. I'm in the rig Nook with a nice cup of tea. And a box to continue unboxing. Okay, so what have I got in here? Well, the last thing I pulled out of here was Sin's Dead City. What I have got below that is... Okay, is this, which is the SLA Industries 2nd edition Quick-Start with an image of Halloween Jack on the front. So, SLA Industries is essentially a punk horror or corporate punk horror role-playing game published by Nightfall Games, originally 1993, more recently a couple of years ago or so, with a very nicely done brand new, all new actual 2nd edition. And essentially it's one of the original kind of Scottish role-playing games, and it's stuck around, really well known for its art and its tone. So, okay, so SLA Industries 2nd edition Quick-Start. 5 operatives take a BPM, that's blueprint news file, basically its mission, to go clear the sewers of Carrion. Carrion are the equivalent of rats, but far more deadly. If none of that makes sense, you're in luck, as this Quick Start introduces players to the world of progress and the all-new SLA Industries 2nd edition system. Containing 5 pre-generated characters and everything you need to play, apart from dice and players, this Quick Start is designed for newcomers to SLA Industries and experienced players alike. So let's open up and find out what's inside. Now, what I've been doing of late, this is January, so as we speak, I've been writing reviews of Quick Starts in the Quick Start Saturday strand on my blog, and this is going to go into that. Looking at essentially what you get with your Quick Start, what it looks like, what you play, how you play, and asking the question: is it worth your time picking it up? Because the aim of a Quick Start should be to provide you with everything you need to play, introduce you to the setting, and give you enough of a feel to it to make you want to continue playing afterwards. Now, I have no problem going and saying, no, I'm happy to play SLA Industries anytime you want. But let's have a look at this and see what to think of it. So the other thing about this is this is in colour. The original SLA Industries was not. So open up, I've got an explanation of the basic rules, the stats, skills, skill ranks, that sort of thing. And what's a role-playing game, what you need to play this Quick Start, just as you would expect. And then traits for the characters, and then rules and mechanics. And the idea is actually that you are armed and armoured, but that is not necessarily going to keep you safe. Whether that's on the streets, in the sewers, in downtown, which is infested with feral cannibals and worse, let alone corporate shenanigans at head office. So here we go. We've got a quick breakdown of the rules there. Luck and fear, how that works, and then combat. We've got basically fire combat, or that's essentially firearms in combat, range combat, and then melee combat as well. The interesting thing in the setting of SLA Industries is that celebrity is all important. You can really make a name for yourself being an operative, and that's primarily why you become an operative. Because if you become an operative, you perform missions, you increase in your security level, but you also, hopefully, get caught on TV, on camera, performing missions that will delight the audience, the millions and millions of audience who live in Mort City. And then, once you've been on TV a few times, there are options you can get, sponsorship and so on. You have to wield particular weapons, wear particular armour, that sort of thing. The thing is, yes, you can just shoot things. That doesn't look as good on TV. So there is actually a bullet tax in the game. to encourage the players, essentially the SLA operatives, to go and engage with the enemy hand to hand. So yeah, that's covering range combat, damage, all core rules that you need to know, how armor works, conditions and so on that come out as a result of combat and other situations. This is very nicely done. It's clean, tidy, easy to read. There's a lot of text to go through, but it's all there. It also covers the ebb, which is the strange energy force that certain character types can command. Known as the Ebonites. Then we've got equipment, so you actually have illustrations of the weapons that the player characters will field. I think it's always kind of useful to have that kind of information, because you put that in front. Okay, I've got a Fen 603 auto pistol. Well, what does that look like? Does it look like FM Browning, or I don't know, Glock Glock 17, something like that? But no, it looks like this, and having that in front of you kind of gives your character a sense of verisimilitude. It's sort of like, okay, I now have some idea of what my character is wielding. I get a feel for it. And then, for example, we have the PP10 hard armor. That gives you a feel of, what are you wearing? What are you clunking about the sewers for? Trying to clear out these carrion. Also covered in here is the use of drugs. Drugs play an important role. Whether they are giving you advantages, healing, that sort of thing. They are all prevalent. So, guidance for the GM there on how to run the game. Then we get to the cleaners, a one-shot scenario for SLA Industries. And this does include notes there for expanding the story. So if you are already an existing SLA Industries game master, or you've got a copy of the full rules, you've got the option to expand there, not run this as a one-shot. And of course, the option there to go away and let the players create characters of their own and come back and start playing this. So here we have the actual blueprint news file, which is reports of unexplained noises coming from the sewers near downtown sewer sector 116. Squad to investigate noise disturbance and clear sewers. Squads only, no solo operatives. Report to Shiver Squad 177F at a vehicle pool for transportation. Shiver Squad are the equivalent of the riot police in the setting, or the militia. They keep the peace on the streets. Interesting here that we've got a bit of colour in here. So you're on the move. You've got commentary from the NPCs here. Just give the flavour of the setting to the game master, which hopefully she'll be able to impart to her players. They go into downtown Mort. Now, downtown Mort is not actually downtown as in downtown LA or downtown Chicago, which is over there. Downtown is literally downtown. It's underneath the upper sectors. So carry on with that, and the more dense, essentially the more of a scenario, then you've got sort of like colour in there of interplay from the characters. Then we have basically a dead rat and a cool cat. There's essentially an encounter there, followed by Rash's Revenge, oink oink fuckers, and Good Night Dark Night. So you've got carrion pigs in action there, I suspect. Huge carnivorous pig, followed by Guns Out against Dark Knight. And Dark Knight is a long-time enemy of SLA Industries, a terrorist organisation that the player characters, the SLA operatives, will be tasked as part of the scenario to deal with. And you've got the operatives complete with weapons, and that's what they dress like. And it's interesting to note that in a lot of cases in the early versions of SLA Industries, we didn't really kind of have this imagery, we didn't have that kind of idea. But with the newer version, we've got that, which is absolutely fantastic. And then subsequent SLA Industries blueprint news files for further expansion. Then you've got sample characters. So we do have a Malice Stormer. Stormers are genetically engineered warriors, huge beasts, and you've got a bit of background there on the back. You have Ebonite as well, who can use the power of the Ebb. She's a healer. Nephron, new character type. Tend to be scholarly, so they're really good at investigation. Throthers are the ones that essentially fuel themselves up on the drugs. They power themselves through it. They're well known for wielding claymores, powered claymores. You've got the background on the character there as well, and then you've got a standard human hunkered down in her armour. And at the back, you've got a some kind of blank character sheets for the GM to create her own stat blocks, blank PPNs, that sort of thing, and a quick reference at the back. So yeah, that's the SLA Industries Quick-Start, available from Nightfall Games. Anyway, thank you very much for watching another unboxing in the Nook. If you've enjoyed this, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to see me out here in the Nook with another box, from which I will unbox a book or game and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge, all for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea, then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook. I'll be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.